just a game of runs. We knew he was going to come into a very physical game. We knew West Virginia wasn't going to give up. They played a really good game, crashed the boards. They made shots towards the end of the game. We didn't make shots towards the end, had some turnovers, and then we didn't execute as much as we did in the first half. Like you said, we had the lead, and our execution just kind of went downhill. So it's just a game of runs, and their runs are just longer than ours.
What leads to lack of execution like that?
Just togetherness and communication, things like that. Playing in an environment like that, a lot of things can happen. So it just kind of got the best of us tonight. We just got to get back in the gym, watch film, and, just get our communication and things like that together. I think we'll be fine.
What about the way they play defensively? They're so physical and long and all that. I kind of thought they forced you to play their way.
At times they did. At times they sped us up, but like they said, with their length and their physicality, and that's just something we got to work on. We got teams in the Big Ten just like that. Teams like Illinois and teams that are going to pressure us, and they're real physical, and the refs might not call certain calls. Just got to fight through it.
Kaleb, how much was that a Big Ten game tonight?
That was definitely a Big Ten game right there. Physical, big guys out there just going at it.
Well, what do you guys in the huddles and in timeouts trying to figure out offensively that's the most you guys, it seems like, have struggled offensively all season. What were you guys trying to get solved? What are the conversations like in the huddles in the second half?
Just good shots. We trust our guys with the shots they take. We just want to take good ones. If we're taking good shots and we're executing, we're fine on offense.
Yeah, how do you feel you guys did that enough tonight?
No, we didn't find our team's best shot enough, and we didn't hit them. When we did, we didn't hit them. So that's just stuff you got to go in the gym. You got to work out in the gym. Practice, execution, details, things like that.
CJ, you were saying how they play the way they play. They crash the boards and things like that. And you guys were able to weather that for a while there, especially in the first half. Did it wear you guys down at all?
I wouldn't say it wore us down. There's something we just got to finish plays. I just think something that's just us inside of us. You got to take pride of it and, just be able to finish plays on your own. I don't feel like it wore us down. We got plenty of guys that can rebound the ball at a high level and be able to make plays and things like that. We've done it all season so far. Mm-hmm. It was just one of them games that didn't go our way.
So are you surprised that, like you said, you've handled those things for most of the season? Are you surprised that today it was going well and then it suddenly wasn't?
I don't know, it's just basketball, honestly. Things happen. I wouldn't say I'm shocked or I'm down or I'm upset or anything like that. It's just basketball. It's just something that we got to figure out coming up on Friday, Wisconsin. So we're just going to prepare every day and just kind of move on from this and just get better.
They didn't have a football team playing at 8:30 last night, and you guys did. Did you watch the game and when it was bed check and all that?
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, that's just on us. We got to come out here and execute.
We supported our teammates. Our classmates, peers, but that ain't why we.
7-day layoff.
Huh?
7-day layoff at all?
No, it's just
us.
It's us. We just got to go back in the gym, get in the lab, and come back out on Friday. Go to work.
What was Coach Holtman's main point with you guys when the game was over?
That that's all we can do is go to work now. We can't go back and play the game and put 40 minutes back on the clock. So go in the gym and got to work on our toughness. And as a team, we just got to get better.
What are some of the things that you think that you take out of a loss like this? And I know there are some things you can only learn from a loss, but what do you take out of this now as you go into Big Ten play?
I feel like you just get a sense of that physicality that you're going to get for the rest of the year. It's nothing. We don't have another game where it's not going to be one of those. Every time we go out on the floor from here on out, that's what it's going to be. So that's what you learn from this game. And it requires a different level of toughness than when you play UMass, Lowell, and teams like that.
We're just going to get every team's best from here on out. Everybody wants to be in our spot. Having that number next to your team name, everybody wants that spot. Everybody wants to be there. So we just got to get used to people giving us their best every game for 40 minutes. So that's something that we just got to get used to and just be prepared every game.
In that way, is it a similar lesson to Minnesota?
Oh, most definitely. I feel like, I don't know how many games we won in a row, but we were winning by a lot and things like that. Kind of got comfortable and things like that. The team's just going to give us our best. People are going to make shots when they see the jersey name. Everybody's going to play their hardest and things like that. So we just got to get used to doing that and be able to execute in those point times.
Kaleb, was this maybe the most that you've played a team that's had guys that are your size? This season,
This season?
Yeah,
probably. Teams we played. North Carolina, one of their bigs got hurt towards the beginning.
Right.
Villanova, they're kind of undersized, but they're kind of more skilled. And this game, like you said, it was a lot more big bodies out there. They had a lot of being able to rotate bigs in, being physical is a good thing for them.
Yeah, how did that change? I don't want to say comfort level, but just what you're able to do on the court. Some of the things that you can do against smaller teams you couldn't do today. How did that change what you could or couldn't do?
I don't think it changed. I think it was more of just me. Something I got to watch film, just get better with.
Like in what way?
Shot selection, turnovers that I was just trying to force passes in there that weren't there, just little things that I gotta work on.
Did you feel like you got caught in between a little bit? Like there's maybe a time or two, maybe you gave up a shot to get another shot. Maybe you gave up a shot and threw a pass. Like, did you feel like, is that a fair assessment? Did you feel in between it all?
At times, yeah, but I mean that's basketball. You're gonna have times where
Yeah.
you see shots that you like that you don't take, and then you find it again. You're gonna take that shot. You might miss it, but you know you gotta take the next one.
Are you guys at all concerned collectively the last couple minutes there, some of the decisions that were made, and about is there concerns about how you guys finished the game there?
Not at
and,
all.
And carrying on.
Not at all. I believe in my teammates 100%. I don't doubt. I don't feel any type of way against my teammates at all. I believe in them 110%. And I just feel like we're gonna come out the next game ready to play and be able to make the plays that we didn't make today. So
Their 3-point game, did it catch you by surprise? They were averaging like 31%, and they were hitting them from all over.
like I said, it's basketball. I mean, when you come to games like this, everybody's gonna give us their best. People are gonna make shots. So I mean, you can't really be shocked. You just got to be able to adjust and things like that. And towards the end, we just weren't able to adjust at the right time.